Hi Five Maple, it's Mrs Bass here and I've just come on here to introduce myself to you. So obviously I'm Mrs Bass and I'm going to be teaching you next year when you come up to 6 Beech, which we're very excited about. You may have already watched Mrs James's video first and she will be teaching you on a Monday, a Tuesday and a Wednesday afternoon. And I've got the joys of having you on a Wednesday morning and a Thursday and a Friday. So I've seen some of you around obviously in school, but obviously I covered Mrs Dunn's PPA time on a Wednesday afternoon last year in Five Oak. So I had, it was lovely to be able to see some of you come in and go in after playtime, and quite a few of you popped in as well to kind of do a bit of teaching to the class that I had for lots of the computing sessions. So it will be fantastic to see you all again. I'm very, very excited to be your class teacher. So a little bit about me before I answer some of your questions that I've got here in front of me. I've been teaching at Parkdale for a little while now, probably I think it's 6 or 7 years. Started off in year 4 for a few years, and I've had 2 different maternity leaves. So I went off once and then came back and was in year 5, went off again and then came back and have been in year 6. So I've had a nice variation of 3 different year groups teaching them, but I'm very excited to be back in year 6 again with you. So I live in a place called Ruddington. Don't know if you've heard of that village. It's about 20 minutes away from our school, and I live with my husband and I've got 2 children. I've got Jack, who has just turned 4, and Alfie, who is just over 2. And we also have got a dog called Poppy. So that's me, that's where I am, and I've got some questions now to answer. So, what do you like to do in your spare time? So, the thing that I enjoy doing the most is spending time with my family. We're very outdoorsy, we like being outside, we like going walking, we like going to the park, we like going camping when the weather's nice, not quite today, it's very rainy today. But when the weather's nice, we like going camping. We love playing in the garden, kind of exploring in there. And again, when the weather's nice, going on lots of picnics. But we do quite a lot of car boot picnics if the weather isn't quite as nice, because you don't always get the sunny days in England, do you? So we are quite outdoorsy. We like being out and about. We have a dog, so we love walking our dog as well. So being out is just a passion of ours, really. We do like to go swimming as well, trying to get our 2 little boys used to being in the water and splashing away, and meeting up with friends and family. We like to meet up with, we've got quite a few different lovely family groups that we've got near us that we like to meet in gardens for barbecues and things like that, nice little play dates for our children. We're both very close to our extended family, so I've got 2 brothers and my husband has got a brother and a sister, so we like seeing them and seeing our children's grandparents as well, spending lots of time with them. I like to, if I'm not with my family, I like to play music. I did a music degree before I did my teaching qualification, where I covered music performance. I actually played the flute, but I don't play the flute that much now. I used to play for people's weddings, a few people's weddings I played at, but since having children, I haven't really played quite as much, but I do love to sit down and play the piano. Usually 2 little hands come and join me, but I do quite like to try and find a bit of time where I can play by myself and enjoy just having a tinkle on the piano, really. I also enjoy reading. I think it's a brilliant thing to read. We've got lots and lots of books around in the house, obviously lots of children's books, but I like to try and catch when I can to be able to pick up a book. As a family, we really love to bake. I love baking. I'm trying to kind of instill that in my children. And since lockdown, usually my 2 boys bake a lot of the time with my mum, with their granny. But during lockdown, we've actually been using Zoom baking, which has been fantastic. A really good way for them to carry on baking and carry on seeing their granny as well. So we do love to bake as well. Okay, do you have a favourite, or what is your favourite hobby? Kind of links in, doesn't it really, with what I like to do in my spare time. Favourite hobbies, dog walking, playing music, reading, and just generally being outside, really. Not really too fussy on what I'm doing, as long as my children are happy and my husband and I are happy, and anyone else we're with, then we're happy, really. But yeah, being outside, I like gardening. Again, trying to get the boys interested in gardening, which they do love. But I do like being outside, being in the garden, or going to National Trust places and stuff like that, or when we can, popping over to the beach, even if it's just for a day trip to the beach. Do you have a pet, was the next question, and I do have a pet. You'll notice, if you've seen all of the Year 6 teachers' videos, that we have something in common, all of us. So she's sleeping at the moment, so I'll just wake her up. Here is my pet. Sorry, Poppy. So this is Poppy. You say hi, Poppy. She's very sleepy at the moment. She needs a haircut. Another person in lockdown that needs another animal in lockdown that needs a haircut. So this is Poppy. She's 9 years old, and she's a Cavapoo. I got Poppy actually before children, so my children are younger than that. But before I met my husband, just before I met my husband as well, just literally a couple of months before I met him. And I got her as a rescue dog when she was 1.5. I chose to have a rescue dog because that's just what I wanted to do. So she's gorgeous, she's lovely, she's soft, she's amazing with Jack and Alfie. They love to take her on walks, they love to hold a lead, they love to throw the ball for her, and she's a brilliant family dog, and she's absolutely, totally part of our family. Okay, another question. What lesson are you best at teaching? So I love teaching English. I really love teaching English, especially since I've kind of taught higher up the school. I love seeing what you can do, what sentences you can put together, what suspense you can create in your writing. So that's a big passion of mine, really. I suppose because I love books so much as well, but I do love teaching English. And I really enjoy teaching art and DT as well. Art actually probably isn't one of my strongest strengths. I'm not an amazing drawer at all. Mrs. Carter is the winner of that one for the Year 6 team. But I love teaching art and I love teaching DT. I love getting creative. When we made bee bombs at the beginning of Year 6, and I loved doing that. I loved getting all the woodwork out and getting the saws out and seeing the designs that the children put together with their partners and kind of putting them into practice and then seeing the end result. So yeah, those ones really. Final question, I think, because I'm going quite a long time. What trips are we likely to go on? So the absolute definite is going on the residential at the end of the year, and I know that obviously didn't happen this year for the Year 6s, but I'm sure that it will happen for us next year. So that's definitely one to look forward to when you've done the hard work of the SATs, they're all out the way and you can focus on that. So that's me. Really looking forward to kind of getting to know you properly in September. I know we're going to have a great time. Have a lovely summer holiday. Enjoy. Hopefully the weather picks up a little bit, and I'll see you in September. Just got a few photos just to share with you, not many, just to kind of give a bit of an idea of my life outside of school. Take care everybody, and I will see you soon. Bye. Friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.